Breaking: Bernie Sanders just broke. He admits Trump was 100% right on this one thing. Socialist nutjob Bernie Sanders told CNN Dana Bash that Obamacare has serious problems and that the deductibles are way too high. Like, duh, Bernie Sanders is totally out of the loop. He admits that the far left socialists are the reason for the big fat failure and that the solution should be more government. You really can't make this crap up. Let's take a listen.
Joining me now is Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont. Senator, thank you so much for joining me. Now, the president, as you heard, is trying to blame Democrats for the GOP failure to repeal and replace Obamacare, but he also said that he'd be willing to work with you and Democrats in the Senate and House on a solution. So given that, and given the fact that you have long said that there are problems with Obamacare, and the president wants to work with you, but obviously doesn't want to go as far as you do, insurance for everyone, do you think that you can take your position and take his position, and you can actually pick up the phone and reach out to him and say, at least let's fix what's happening now?
Dana, let me just begin by saying this. The bill that was defeated should have been defeated. It was a disastrous piece of legislation primarily designed to provide $300 billion in tax breaks to the top 2%, throwing 24 million people off of health insurance, raising premiums for older workers in a very, very significant way. It was defeated. The American people wanted it defeated, and I'm glad that we're able to accomplish that. Now, as you indicated, of course, Obamacare has serious problems. Deductibles are too high. Premiums are too high. The cost of health care is going up at a much faster rate than it should. Ideally, where we should be going is to join the rest of the industrialized world and guarantee health care to all people as a right. And that's why I'm going to introduce a Medicare for All single-payer program. Short term, this is what we can do.
This is the best part. Bernie Sanders said that the U.S. needs to join the rest of the civilized world and guarantee health care for all people as a right, and that's why I'm going to introduce a Medicare for All single-payer program. This is liberal lunacy at its finest. Bernie Sanders thinks that more government will solve the issues that are failing the healthcare system. Socialism never works. It's an organized way to take over the government and means of production. It will never work. Share this so that all the Bernie burnouts can see the truth and jump on the Trump train. Let us know what you think in the comments below.